Harlandale family. We're here at McCollum High School with not one, not two, but three-time district champion head coach Roseanne Martinez. Coach, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, three-peat for the McCollum volleyball team. How does that feel as the head coach, as an alumni of the district? How does it feel to bring that back to the community?
Well, it's always been a goal of mine to have some success here, at McCollum, and we had a slow start, but it feels great knowing, getting to see the girls flourish and come about to what they're doing now, and just seeing the excitement in their eyes. It's all about the kids, so I really have had a good time, and I'm really excited for them.
So, 20-win seasons, the past 3 seasons here at McCollum. How does that feel as the head coach to keep success going for that long?
Well, it's nice that we're finally meeting our goals, and even though we haven't had many 20-plus wins, seasons in the first couple years anyway that we were here, we have had a lot of accomplishments, being that it was just 15 wins or 19 wins. But now that we're being more consistent, with 20-plus wins, it's really special.
You guys faced Harlandale earlier in a tournament, and you guys lost to them. But when it counted, you guys went 2-0 against them in district. How does it feel to be able to beat your district opponent after, falling to them early in the season?
Well, it's something that we've had our goals set on since last year. We've been very determined, for the past 2 years to continue the success that we've had. So not only with Harlandale, but, with every district team that we faced, we thought all about our challenges, and we just knew that we had to face every team, with respect. So we had a lot of respect for that team, and it just ended up that we were so focused that, the outcomes came out like they did.
You guys fell to Southside at Southside the first time around, but they came to McCollum, and you guys beat them in 4 games. How does that build momentum for playoffs? But you guys are going to have a playoff game with Southside on Friday night. How does that build some momentum beating them the second time around?
Well, I think that the girls all felt that we didn't play well, obviously, the first time we played them. So to be able to come back and play the way we normally had been playing was a huge success for us, and it also did give us that momentum that we need to know that we need to continue to play at that level and even better as we move forward to the playoffs.
And talk a little bit about the whole scenario that's going on with the team. If you win on Friday, if you lose on Friday, what's the scenario going forward?
Okay, if we win on Friday against Southside, then we'll take the first seed, and we'll be playing Gregory Portland at Cuero High School. If the opposite happens, then we'll be playing against Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial, and that'll be at Beeville at 7 p.m., and those are both going to be on November the 1st, Tuesday.
And talk a little bit about this year's team. You got 3 seniors, but you have a young core that's coming back next year. So for the district, they have to look out for you guys again next year, so possibly a 4-peat. How does that put pressure on you guys, but how do y'all build off that for the playoff run?
Well, we definitely don't see it as pressure. We'd like to consider it being a traditional thing that we started a couple years back, and moving forward from there. I mean, the girls have a lot of fun here. We don't, have a lot of hoopla and get excited about a lot of things because we've got our mindset on the goals, and that's what our focus has been. We don't take our mind off our goals. We keep looking forward, even when we have losses like we had early in the season, like we had against Southside. We kept looking forward, and that's what our aim is going to be.
And what about the goal for this year's team? I know we talked early in the season, and you said from the very beginning you want to make a playoff run. The past 2 seasons ended in the first round. So how's that mindset going forward to make a playoff run this year?
The disappointment has been there, obviously, but like I said, we want to move forward. And we talked a lot in the offseason about, not just getting to the playoffs, but being successful further on. So, like I said, our goals have been there, and we continue to just strive forward and look ahead.
Definitely. Anything you want to say to the McCollum fans to join you guys Friday night and then for Tuesday's playoff matchup, wherever it may be?
Well, we'd appreciate your support. We're really happy to be in the position that we are. We hope that the community comes out to support us. And even if you can't be there, we'll do our best to make everyone happy.
Perfect. Go Cowboys.
Thank you.
Welcome, Harlandale ISD family. We're here with Victoria Izagiri with the McCollum volleyball team. Victoria, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Victoria, back-to-back-to-back champions for District 28 5A 2 years ago and then 29 5A this year. How does it feel to be a 3-time champion?
It feels magnificent. Like, I can't even describe the feeling that my teammates have been able to give me.
And talk about your teammates. You've been in the program for 4 years. What does it mean to be a part of the program that's been so successful? And talk about Coach Martinez as well.
Starting off with my teammates, we've pretty much been together, growing together as a team. We haven't lost as much every single year, which has kept us strong, and we're a very young team, and it's still growing as time goes on. And for my coach, she just encourages us every single day and promoting our team to stay together and to help each other every single day.
What has this season been like for you? You know, you guys fall to Harlandale in a tournament early in the season, but you guys come back in district play and go 2-0. And then you guys lose to Southside the first round of district, but then come back and beat them. You guys kind of the win when it counts. So how's that been for you, and how's it been for the team?
Well, I mean, everyone has their mistakes and their faults, and we've been lucky enough and pushed through those mistakes so we could come back and take the win, playing to our best of our abilities and making things happen.
The past 2 years, the playoffs haven't gone the way you guys planned. But how has that made you guys better as a team, and how has that made you better as an individual?
Okay, well, considering the previous teams, previous seasons that we've all been through, we never even went to playoffs, nonetheless winning district championships. And now we've been able to grow off of that and make better plays, better teams, better everything, just to make everything flow and be more consistent.
In your last 4 years here in McCollum, a 3-time district champion, what have you learned most, and what have you enjoyed most in your 4 years?
Well, these 4 years have been very exciting. My coach has been here for me every single year and pushing me to my best of my abilities. And each year I've been able to progress and progress and progress, getting me to where I am right now. And being in the position that I am right now, I'm a senior in high school. I'm about to graduate. This is my last season, last time I will go to playoffs. And it's truly amazing because she has shown me that through a strong determination and a lot of hard work, you can accomplish whatever you want to do. And I'm just really thankful for her and as well as my teammates.
And talk about the mentality going into Friday night's matchup. You guys have a tiebreaker against Southside. You know, what's the mentality going into Friday night's game, knowing that you guys are a game away from playoffs?
I'm excited, but we got to keep our composure, got to stay strong, got to know what we have to go in and do. We need to keep our mindset where it needs to be, just so we can play to the best of our abilities and take that win.
And as a senior leader, how do you preach that to your other younger teammates who have kind of led you guys on this ride as well?
Well, oh my gosh, it's been really hard trying to get them to the same page, but we've gotten here, and now they know what we want, what we see in them, and they know what they're going to be able to do next year when we leave. And so by showing them everything that we've done and what we've worked hard to do, we now know that they're able to do those things, to do the same thing.
And what are you going to miss most about McCollum when you graduate next year and go on to play college volleyball, as we all know you will? What are you going to miss most about McCollum and the volleyball program here?
I'm really going to miss the traditions that we have built. Even with our new principal, Mr. Garcia, he even went through all the troubles of making us our own little pep rally before our Harlandale game, and it was really exciting. I really loved it.
Going into the playoffs, we want to have all the support that we can from all the Harlandale ISD family. What can you tell the fans to come out Friday night? You guys play at Harlandale High School, 6 o'clock. What can you tell them to come and support you guys?
I would just say come support us. If you can't be there, that's okay. But we are going to take that W. We're going to make y'all proud. Oh, my gosh. Let's get this.
Go Cowboys.